At least 80 people have been injured after Israeli forces clashed with Palestinian protesters outside the old city of Jerusalem. Tensions have mounted in the city amid growing anger over the eviction of Palestinians from Jerusalem homes. More in this report. Another night of Israeli troops' atrocities on unarmed Palestinians unfolded in the occupied West Bank. Israeli forces attacked the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood yet again, wounding many, including women and children. The occupying forces used stun grenades and water cannons on the protesters. Palestinian media says many were arrested and jailed over refusing to abandon and surrender their homes. Over at the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the Israeli army battered tens of thousands of worshippers as they prayed on Muslims' holy night of Laylatul Qadr. Palestine Red Crescent says the scores of injured people included minors and a 1-year-old.
They do not want us to pray. There is a fight every day. Every day there are clashes. Every day there are troubles. They've been stopping us from entering inside the old city for a whole week. Why? They did not allow us in yesterday. Why? Why are they doing this to us? They're making us crazy. They're making us explode. Look how they're firing at us. How can we live? How can we live? Is this a normal life? What is this? Look at the problems. Look how they're standing around. They're throwing bombs at us and they can't see anyone.
Condemnations continue to pour in from the international community against the oppression of Palestinians. Pakistan condemned the attack on worshippers, saying such brutality is against the very spirit of humanity and human rights law. The Middle East Quartet, United Nations, the European Union, the US, and Russia urged Israel to exercise restraint. Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Oman rejected Israeli measures to evacuate Palestinian homes in Jerusalem. Meanwhile, thousands gathered in Istanbul in front of the Israeli consulate to protest brutalities against Palestinians. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan called Israel a terror state and said Ankara had launched initiatives to mobilize the international institutions.
Kudüs'te Mescid-i Aksa'ya
We want the heinous attacks on Al-Aqsa and Muslims in Jerusalem to stop immediately. There are nearly 300 wounded since it started. We expect all pressure, direct and indirect, to remove Palestinians from their homes to stop. Otherwise, we will do everything we can to ensure the cruel are sentenced to the fate they deserve.
In the West Bank's southern district of Hebron, the oppressive regime's soldiers stormed the Palestinian refugee camp, wounding dozens. The situation is no different in Gaza. Israeli soldiers fired many live rounds and concussion grenades at farmers near Khan Yunis city, while Israeli Navy ships attacked fishing boats near Gaza City. Overnight, the Israeli forces also launched a rocket attack against an alleged Hamas facility in Gaza.